there, I am Shruti Kaushal. Welcome to my channel. This is introductory video of No Plan B journey. I'm going to talk about what No Plan B journey is all about, why I am taking it, what are the areas that I will be focusing on, as well as how you can start your journey as well along the way so that we can build a trustworthy community on YouTube. Keep watching. So No Plan B journey is all about dedicating 2 hours every single day for myself. Those 2 hours would be dedicated to learnings, growth in terms of the self-help books, in terms of growing myself as an individual, growing myself professionally, learning new skills. There can be different terminologies that people use, but the idea essentially is understanding that you are currently in a comfort zone and then you want to get out of that comfort zone as soon as possible, because you know that you cannot sustain in that trap zone or comfort zone for longer. If you do that, the more comfortable you will become, and then more procrastinative, or you will just get stuck there in life. So I have addressed it for myself. I've done self-reflections. So hence I'm starting this journey where I would be challenging myself to dedicate 2 hours every single day for myself towards the growth, towards the professional learning, towards the personal self-help books learning. So the idea arose in my mind when I saw some videos about people doing monk mode, or people doing some videos about giving it all for this year or for next 3 months and then see where we land. So it's really important to understand that yes, you are currently in comfort zone and then you do want to get out of that comfort zone. You do want to jump right out of it. So that's what happened with me, which led me to start my journey. So what I would be doing is I would be dedicating 2 hours every single day. Now it depends on your lifestyle, but for me, I do have a kid and family. So getting up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. and then dedicating first 2 hours for myself or first 3 hours for myself is not a feasible task, because my kids need me during the morning time. So I'm not making myself time bound, but what I am doing currently as of right now is once I drop my kid to daycare, once I'm done with my professional work, I do dedicate 2 hours. So with that thought process out of the way, now let's discuss 5 areas that I would be focusing on throughout next 6 months. The first aspect of this journey is going to be towards embracing the change. So I'll be very honest here, with these self-reflections that I've done, at least for myself, I've realized that I do need to get out of the comfort zone ASAP and then erase the plan B entirely. Now what has been plan B is just a blanket statement that the day I start doing this or that, my life would change. So by erasing plan B, what I'm doing is I'm fully committing to the actions that I would be taking, and then I am not leaving any doubt or hesitation in my mind and in my action plan that, oh, the day I start doing this, my life would change. So by removing plan B, I am fully committing to actions that I should be taking and that I would be taking in the direction that I have been postponing from since I think last 2 or 3 years, leaving no room or doubt or hesitation, or just the idea that I did not give my 100%, because if I give my 100%, I would be at a certain level in my life. Now, don't confuse this for the fact that I'm currently not happy with my current situation, but it's just the idea that everyone wants to grow in their life. Now, that growth or change, the definition of that can be different for everyone. So my definition is I just want to see what my true potential is, and then for that to be figured out, I need to take some action, because I cannot find my true potentials on Instagram and TikTok, and then this is one of the most common thing among every individual. The second aspect, and one of the most important aspects that I would be focusing on during this journey, is about setting the intentions and the goals. Now don't get me confused with the goals here, because I don't have set goals during my No Plan B journey or during these next 6 months that I will be at level B in my life, but I don't have any end result goals, if that makes sense. So what I do have is action oriented goals or input oriented goals. I don't know what the terminology is, but the idea behind the fact that instead of saying, oh, by the end of 6 months I am going to be, for example, I would have read 30 books or 10 books, and by the end of 6 months I just want to say that I am going to read 10 pages, 20 pages a day for non-fiction books. What I want to commit to is I would be reading half an hour non-fiction books, because those become input oriented goals. Or I just want to focus on what is under my control, what I can do to achieve something different, and then what I have not been doing. I have been reading books as an example, but one day I would read 15 pages, the other day I would just forget about it, because when you are a mom of a toddler, trust me, you will just forget things. So it's important for me to get into a routine. Now, let's jump to third aspect that I will be focusing on during this journey, and that is facing challenges. So I'll be very clear and honest here. So because I don't have a manager who is asking for a YouTube video every single week, or rather I don't have any one-up, or rather I don't have an accountable partner from professional's point of view, so in a way it becomes really hard sometimes for me just to get up and make videos, because every single day I get dressed, I'll see that okay, I'll make video today. I give myself like half an hour, and then within that half an hour, if I'm not able to make the video, I'll go like, okay, I'm gonna try again tomorrow. The video that I'm shooting right now, the video you guys are seeing right now, is a third scripted filmed video, because the first one that I filmed turned out to be 44 minutes plus, and then I edited it to 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And I was like, I have to speak. I cannot just skim through. My ideas won't get transferred if my videos is just through under 4 minutes. So I scrapped that whole video. Second video, something happened, which you guys would know in some time. From last week, I have just been flying and getting ready in the morning to make videos and not making videos. And then even right now, on Sunday, I was about to go to sleep. I was like, no, I have to face this challenge. If I keep on doing it, this would go in a circle. Then there is no point of me starting this journey if I am not ready myself to face these challenges. Once I have sat here to make a video, my battle is done. Now I'm just gonna go shoot the whole video and then get up. The rule that I use to face any of the challenge is to just give a start for 2 minutes. I'll see how I'm feeling after 2 minutes. So what I do is I put a timer on my phone for 2 minutes, and then without any other distraction like music, TV or anything else, I'll just start doing the work. Now by end of 2 minutes, like it could be anything related to, like if I want to do the dishes and then I don't feel like doing them, if I would just want to clean up the toys but then I don't have the energy to do those before the night time, what I'll do is just start a timer of 2 minutes and then I'll just go all in. So most probably the chances are 5 minutes, either I'm already done or I'm halfway through it. But it's the idea that okay, I'm giving myself a statement that let's give myself 2 minutes and then see where I am. And with the human nature that most of us have, even if you have not completed your work in 2 minutes, 95% people would still keep on going and then just finish the task. It does happen to me sometimes. Is that what happens sometimes to me is that I'll just go in for 2 minutes. Whatever I'm able to do it in 2 minutes, that's it. I am gonna go on my break or I'm gonna go upstairs to sleep, that's it. But 99% of the time what happens with me is like once I have already started it, that means I have already won half of the battle. I have already faced the most important challenge, which is to start taking action. Challenges are completely normal in any of the change that we are trying to make. But one, with the nature of the challenge, how I personally feel that I have overcome those challenges or any of the challenges that I'm in my daily life. It doesn't have to be anything related to the learning, because of course there are some personal or professional challenges when you're trying to study or learn something new. Those being a part, because for those you just have to practice and practice more. It's not that practice makes a man perfect, but then practice makes you consistent. The fourth area is to be accountable. So I'll be honest, one of the reasons that I have started this YouTube channel is to be accountable myself, because the path that I'm taking right now, there is no manager, there is no one up who is setting monthly or quarterly goals for myself or doing the performance reviews like we have in our corporate culture. So it's really easy for myself, or as a matter of fact for anyone, just to diverge from the process and then the progress that they're trying to make, and then just keep on working with other priorities, because there does exist life and then the time doesn't wait for anyone. So when I post regularly on YouTube, not only I'll build fantastic audience and then like-minded people like yourself, but I'll also create sense of accountability for myself. And then creating videos as of today or as of right now, I love doing it. I love sharing the subset of me being accountable and then posting regularly on YouTube for the progress and then the documenting the growth that I am doing in my life is not only for you guys to see and then get motivated or just to take motivation and then forget about it 15 minutes later on after you have seen the video. It is just for you to take action and then start taking that action from today. Count your one day I will start doing this from right now, as count it as day one, and then start taking the action. So even if one person has started taking action after seeing this video, my channel is a success. That's all. I don't want anything else. The last aspect is the fun one, that we do have to celebrate our victories, no matter how small they are, no matter how common they are for other individuals. But like for myself, surviving a day or 2 days or 7 days in a row without losing my temper on a kid is just amazing. It's not that I lose my temper on my kid, but it's just the self-guilt trip that keeps me insane afterwards. So I try not doing that. So the day I have not done it, I get that self-confidence, and then I get that feeling of something that I have accomplished today, and then one step I've taken more closer to be with my daughter. So it's not about the destination, but rather about the journey itself. So you should not be caring about what the outcome is going to be, but just the process. I've realized that this is mostly what I personally have been doing, that I don't care more about what the end result is going to be. If I want to do something, or if there is some weird idea stuck in my mind, like starting this, but now doing it consistently, that's a different story than just posting once a while. So yes, I would be consistent on YouTube and doing the check for myself. So all we have to remember is that every step of the journey matters. Now, no matter how common it would be for other people, but for example, for myself, getting up, just hitting the record and then just publishing that video is a milestone for myself, because there hasn't been any video for me on YouTube where I've just hit the record within just publish that video. That itself is a massive milestone for me, just to get kickstarted. So I've celebrated those, and I would continue to do so. Now, if you guys do find value in this video, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, start taking actions from day one today. Take care. Bye.